I made the mistake of picking up my phone and checking my email right before the show started, and my email inbox is full of people scared to death and mad. Jesse, what am I going to do? Jesse, my employer's mandating this. My employer's mandating that. Our school is making little Billy do this. Our school is making little Sally do that. Jesse, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Calm down. That's step one, calm down. This is the beginning of this battle, not the end. You haven't lost anything. Allow me to give you some practical advice right now. Let's say your boss calls you in this afternoon and says, Bill, we are passing down a vaccine mandate for this company. No. No negative tests, no natural antibodies, no nothing. You get the vaccine or you're fired. Do you hear me, Bill? You are almost undoubtedly, even if you're vaccinated, almost undoubtedly going to want to say, okay, well, I quit and go screw yourself. You'll want to say something along those lines. It's a family-friendly show, so I made sure I left it like that. It'll be something along those lines. And then you'll storm over to your desk and grab that picture of your wife you keep behind the desk and the pen you brought to work, because you're not going to leave that with them, and you're going to take off, and it's going to feel so good. And you're going to get in your car and be like, oh, gosh, I showed them. You know what? I think I'll stop by and grab a six-pack tonight. Yeah, quit my job, and I stood for something. And you're going to go home that night, and you're going to have 4 or 5 of those beers, and the wife is going to be a little apprehensive about the bills, and she's probably going to bring that up, and that at some point is going to get into your head, and you're going to think to yourself, uh-oh, well, now what do I do? There's a better way. There's a better way. If that boss has that conversation with you today, and I realize that's many of you right now, my emails tell me that, don't say anything. Nothing. If he has that meeting with you, you simply look him in the eye, say, okay, nod your head, and you walk out the office. Now, I'm not telling you don't do anything. Oh, no. It's time for action. It's time for aggressive action. Quietly. You don't sit and scream at your boss. You don't give him a middle finger. You don't email him back some dirty words. You walk out that door and you start approaching in person other people in the office, and you start organizing. You start getting together. You start figuring out how many of you are there. Do we have something significant here? You start looking into lawyers. You talk to your lawyer before you do anything, before you quit or send the nasty email or anything. Now is the time for smart, not stupid, not what you feel like doing at the time. Smart. This is smart time here. Smart time. You be smart. I know you're scared, and I know you're mad, and you have every right to be both of those things. I get it. I'm not telling you not to be. Don't let that fear and anger translate into dumb. Let that fear and anger translate into purpose. This also applies to parents, because I have just as many emails from parents who are mad about schools, because so many school districts in this country have just lost their minds. Mask requirements, vaccine requirements. I mean, there are places in this country, if your child doesn't have the vaccine, they're making them get tested everywhere. It's just insane. If you're one of these parents, I know what you want to do. I know you want to email back the principal and use a bunch of 4-letter words you wouldn't say in front of your kids. I know you might want to storm down there and give him a piece of your mind. Maybe knock his pen holder over on the way out the door. Showed him. What did you accomplish? Felt good for about 5 seconds. But what did you accomplish? Nothing. Now little Billy's out of school and you have to homeschool or quit your job. Not that would be the end of the world. You have to stop. Get on the phone. Start text messaging. You undoubtedly know other parents in that school. Do you have any idea, even if you don't know other parents in that school, do you have any idea how many other parents in that school think just like you? Smart, quiet, organize, all of you. Organize a big demonstration, a peaceful demonstration. Get a lawyer. Talk to the lawyer first. Now is smart time. Once again, I'm going to say this to you for a lot in coming days. Now is not the time to let anger and fear translate into dumb. Let it translate into smart. Smart. Now's the time for smart. All right? Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.